Previously on Lett Vlogs.
Since we're starting off a new year, you have a perfect opportunity for you to change.
You know, it dawned on me the other day that someone watching these vlogs may ask themselves, why is this guy traveling all these places? And I don't recall if I've ever said in any of the vlogs that I've been a real estate investor off and on for over 20 years. I learned how to invest in real estate by going to a few real estate investing seminars, and eventually I got good enough to the point that I started teaching it on a national basis and eventually on an international basis for a lot of the brands that you may recognize from some of the television shows. The seminar industry is a very interesting industry. It's a small world, and once you're in it, it's kind of like a family because not everyone is interested in being on stage in front of thousands of people. I started off teaching people how to invest in real estate, and then I branched off just a little bit in the realm of teaching people how to grow their business through e-commerce. My schedule was very light. I only spoke about 3 hours a day at the most, which is the reason why it appears that I had all the free time in the world. Because when I wasn't on stage, I was usually taking in some of the local sites. Many say travel is glamorous, and it can be, but I can also see the other side of that coin where some people might not be cut out for travel. Because traveling a lot also means being on the plane a lot. It means staying in a lot of hotels. It means driving a lot of different cars, meeting a lot of different cultures. Now, if you're like me, if you love variety, then you will love travel. But if you like stability, if you like predictability, maybe not so much. On this particular trip, I went to Vancouver, Canada. I honestly didn't do a whole lot while I was there, but I did go to this place called the Capilano suspension bridge. You can see here, this is like in the middle of downtown. Vancouver is on an island, and so there's only a couple of ways to get here. You can either get here by ferry, which is, I think this is the ferry. So our team got here by being on the ferry. We were in Victoria on Monday, but I got here by plane. Well, maybe that's the ferry down there. I don't know what that is. That's probably the ferry right there. That's a whole lot smaller. But anyway, I got here by plane, flying in from Victoria. It took 29 minutes. So the team, because there's more of them, they put them on the ferry, and the instructors, they put us on the plane. But where I did my seminar today is right over there. See where it says Canada Place? That's the Vancouver exhibition hall or something like that, where they have a lot of like the World Congress Center in Atlanta. That's kind of what that is here. I think they got a bunch of conferences and stuff there. I'm trying to navigate as to how I get to the suspension bridge, but it's kind of obvious because it's got all of the directions here. So you can see right there at the top. That's where I'm going, to Capilano Suspension Bridge. So I gotta go that way. When they say suspension bridge, I know what that means, but it doesn't really hit you until you see people walk across it. So now what I'm walking across is the actual Capilano Suspension Bridge. So you'll see all these people behind me. So this is funny. That's what I'm actually doing right now, is walking across the bridge. I'm going to attempt to do this without actually holding on to the side ropes. There's a lot of people behind me. You can probably see the guy behind me isn't holding on either. This would be nice. I'm gonna have to show you the view, so it wouldn't make sense for me to keep the camera on me when I'm crossing over this bridge. So let me show you what I'm seeing here.
We were there by 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh yeah, David and Milo. Yeah. Nobody else there. The whole bridge was
Good? This is the part where you have to make sure you are holding on to your phone. You sure don't want to drop your phone when you're hanging over the bridge like this. Especially since I just bought this phone. People way over there. Can you see those people way over there? I'm trying to stay still on this bridge. Maybe you got some lodging or something up there. This is nice. I'll get some hiking in here somewhere. This is really cool.
Good afternoon.
Okay, lean over a little bit. No, not a picture. You guys.
You wouldn't think you'd have to tell anyone not to run on this bridge, but
Wow. Those apartments are good actually.
yeah, I was gonna say, what does it state of, what does it cost to live in those? Jeez.
Yeah, I forgot I told you. Did you get my age?
So I've made some progress. You can see now all the people way behind me, how far I've actually come. This is nice. I didn't realize there was some lodging right across from here, so I don't know what the heck they're paying per month to stay over there. Yeah, do some hiking somewhere in between here. And now the bridge is swinging. It would be swinging now that I'm almost off.
To net.
Ah. Curious as to how many cell phones are down there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what they have.
Good afternoon. They are monitored. Please do not run, jump, or intentionally shake the bridge. All guests when taking pictures, please move all the way to the side to allow others to pass. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your stay here at the Capilano Suspension Bridge Park.
Okay, so I made it to the other side of the bridge safely. And of course, like any other tour, they've got food and all that kind of stuff for you. I don't know if you can see, but way back there's like some hot chocolate or something. I guess when it's colder. I don't need hot chocolate right now. But there's some other places I hear to like some walking trails and different things to just go on a little hike. So that's what I'm going to do while I'm out here. Is I'm going to go for a little hike.
All follow each other
After I got off of the suspension bridge, I went to something called the Treetop Adventure, which is really like a bunch of tree houses for adults.
Next stop, Treetops Adventure. Gotta go that way. Oh, this is crazy. By the way, don't feed the squirrels. Jeez, look at the size of these trees. That's crazy. Crazy. Now I could spend all day walking here. This is cool.
Oh my god, there's a squirrel. I've never seen one.
Without even feeling like I'm walking. There's just so much to see. This, like, kids would really appreciate this, like feeling like you're on an adventure.
Oh yeah, you're saying that.
And going up the
And that's why you
steps.
couldn't sleep, right? Because it's probably like really loud. It's always so hard when you're hosting friends. Yeah. And you're like, oh, I just want to sleep, but
Yeah.
they want to go do stuff.
Worse than life.
You know? In the bottom.
A map? Or like an elephant?
Yeah.
Have you, oh, you've never seen that?
都猴子一样。
There was actually a lot of little adventures there. There was even something called a nature walk, which had a few animals in it. I just don't know what I did with that footage.
Well, this trip has definitely been worth it. This is awesome. Definitely a good outing. I was trying to decide between Capilano Bridge and also going to, I think it was called Grouse Mountain. I can't tell you what Grouse Mountain is like because I didn't go, but this was definitely worth it. There's so much stuff that we're doing, that I'm doing on this trip. Still walking, still walking. And I've been here for a few hours now.
It was nice. Honestly, I thought it would be one of those things where I'm kind of in and out because it's a bridge. I figure I just say I saw it and that's the end of it, right? But I was there for hours.
So I'm gonna leave Canada. Today is my last day here, and I really enjoyed being here. I got to be at the Capilano Bridge yesterday, Suspension Bridge, and get some little hiking and walking and do some of those forest top tours and eating. So this is me leaving. I know you're like, why in the world are you down here in downtown Vancouver with a suit when everyone else is riding on bicycles? That's okay. Don't forget, for me, this is a tax write-off because I'm actually here on business. So I'm only going to be in this shirt and tie for a little while. I'm actually heading to the airport now so that I don't be late. So I'm going to get my car out of the parking lot here. I'm parked at this Westin, and then I'm heading back to Atlanta. So hopefully this video is giving you a little idea for those who probably have an interest in being a speaker or in the real estate and finance world. It's very lucrative and it's very exciting, fun. A lot of stuff you can learn, people you can meet, not just nationwide, but really outside the country, all across the globe. So if you got any questions, definitely leave some comments down in the bottom. Well, you know where the comments are. You can like and subscribe to my videos and put the notifications on, because I do send a bunch of these videos out in the future. So that'll be helpful for you guys to know whenever I created a brand new video for you. All right, talk to you soon. I got to get in my car and head to the airport.
You know, as I watched this episode, I realized I've never really talked much about what I do. And I have had a lot of people ask me what it's like to be a national speaker. So I think what I'm going to do is give you sort of a day in the life of a national speaker on the next one, on the next episode of Rob Lett Blogs.
So please join me in welcoming to the stage Rob Lett.